There's a secret buried beneath Africa's soil. It doesn't sparkle like gold or trade like oil, yet it has quietly built more African millionaires than any other investment in history. That secret is land. For centuries, land has been the true measure of wealth, the power passed down through generations. Kings ruled it. Farmers lived by it. And investors today? They bank it. This is the story of land banking, Africa's hidden wealth secret, and why those who understand it are silently building generational prosperity while the world looks elsewhere. In 2002, a young engineer named Kunal bought 2 acres of land in a place people once called the middle of nowhere. Back then, it was dusty, far, and filled with nothing but bush paths and mosquitoes. His friends laughed, asking, "Why buy land there? No electricity, no roads." But Kunal wasn't buying for the now. He was buying for the next 10 years. Today, that same bush land sits beside major estates, the Lekki Free Trade Zone, and the Dangote refinery. His 2 acres are now worth hundreds of millions. That's land banking, the patient art of buying early, waiting smart, and letting time multiply your investment. So what exactly is land banking? It's simple. You buy undeveloped land in areas where development hasn't fully arrived yet, and you hold it. As infrastructure, population, and business activity expand, that land becomes prime real estate. You don't need to farm it. You don't need to build immediately. You simply own it and let time and progress do the heavy lifting. You see, while most people chase short-term profit, land bankers play the long game. They invest in tomorrow's cities, today. The same way global investors bought up land in London's outskirts centuries ago, or Dubai's deserts 2 decades back, smart Africans are now seeing the same pattern in their own backyard. Because the one thing God isn't making more of is land. Africa is the youngest continent on Earth, with over 1.4 billion people, and cities expanding faster than infrastructure can catch up. Every minute, people are moving from rural areas to cities. Every day, the demand for housing, roads, schools, and industries grows. And what connects them all? Land. That's why land banking in Africa is such a powerful opportunity. We're not just buying soil, we're buying the future of growth. When the Lagos-Ape Expressway was announced, early buyers in Ibeju Lekki saw prices rise by over 1,000%. When Rwanda began its Kigali masterplan, land values around the city tripled in a few years. When Ghana expanded its Tema Port, investors nearby made fortunes. The signs are always there: airports, highways, universities, industrial zones. These are the footprints of future value. The key is spotting them early. That's what the wealthy do quietly, while others wait for development to start. Let's break it down simply. Imagine you buy a plot of land for 1 million naira in a new developing area. You hold it for 5 years while roads, schools, and businesses arrive. By the time that area becomes a community, your land could be worth 10 million naira or more, and you didn't even lift a shovel. Here's the land banker's strategy. First, spot early growth areas by looking for places with government or private development plans. Second, buy cheap, because land is cheapest before development starts. Third, secure your title by always confirming documents through the land registry. Fourth, hold with patience, because time does the heavy lifting. And fifth, reinvest your profit. Sell part of it when it matures and buy again in new frontiers. That's the cycle that quietly built Africa's first generation of real estate millionaires. You don't have to be rich to start. You just need vision, patience, and information. But not every land story ends well. Many people lose money because they skip the fundamentals. They buy from fake agents, ignore due diligence, or chase unrealistic prices. If you want to succeed in land banking, avoid these traps. Never buy without proper documentation. Never rush payments without verification. Never assume. Always confirm from the government registry. And never let emotion rush your decision. Because in land banking, the most expensive mistake is buying wrong, not buying late. Our parents bought land to build homes, but the next generation is buying land to build wealth. Every successful family empire, from the Rothschilds to the Oppenheimers, began with one simple truth: they controlled land. Land doesn't just grow in value, it preserves legacy. It's the one investment your children can inherit without worrying about inflation, market crashes, or depreciation. Because while money fades, land remains. The future of Africa isn't in the cities we already know, it's in the lands we've yet to build. Those who see beyond the sand will own the skyline. Those who invest early will own tomorrow. So, the next time you see an open field, don't just see grass. See potential. See power. See Africa's hidden wealth secret, land banking.
Like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you for watching. Please share for more real estate value.